We're offline.
eRadio Live, powered by TCS Wi-Fi.
It is Monday, it is 2 o'clock, and you're on eRadio, and that means it's time for our social media chat with Carla De Beer of the Digital Law Company. We introduced it to you last Monday, so today is the second one, and today we're talking about the resharing of information on social media and how fake news can get you into trouble. That's going to be very, very interesting. I think we are all guilty of it, but let's ask Carla. Carla, how's it going? Hello.
Hi, how well? I'm well, thanks yourself.
I'm great, thanks. How's your Monday going?
Great, thank you. Not a blue Monday, so everything's great. How's yours?
No, it's actually very, very calm today. I'm a bit suspicious.
That's great. Yeah, we always get a bit suspicious when everything is so calm and everything just goes the way it should go.
Yes.
Always ask questions.
Absolutely, yes, absolutely. Now, Carla, today is a very, very interesting topic because if we're on social media, and nowadays we all are, most of us, we are resharing information. We're sharing information all the time, whether it's a funny picture or whether it's an article on COVID-19. That's the big one at the moment. So you're going to discuss on how this can get us into trouble.
Yes, definitely. Before we get into the COVID-19 stuff, I just want to talk about WhatsApp groups in general. And the first thing I want to say is that kids on WhatsApp these days, there's kids on WhatsApp groups that have 50 plus people on them. WhatsApp groups can have around 250 people on them. I get anxious when I'm on a group with 10 people. So I don't know how kids handle it. I don't think they have the capacity to handle it at their age from 9 to 18, because there's so much more important stuff that they need to focus on: schoolwork, matric, exams, all that type of things. And they're sitting on these WhatsApp groups, and mom and dad can't understand why the kids are going through so much data. And if they're lucky enough to have Wi-Fi at home, yes, that's fine. But I mean, kids, the stuff that kids send, it's non-stop. You can't focus. You can't get anything else done because it's just like a non-stop on a WhatsApp group, the ping, the whole day long. For the people, we spoke about WhatsApp last Monday. And a lot of people moved over to Telegram and Signal. And I can tell you now that Telegram, you can actually have groups up to 2,000 people. Oh. So if you're getting anxious like me with just being on a group of 10 people, I don't know how you're going to feel on a group of 2,000 people. No. And just a heads up for the parents out there, while we're talking about Telegram, please, when your kids have Telegram, please make sure the location settings for Telegram is turned off, because if you go to the settings and there's a people nearby option, if you click on it, all these random groups pop up like that that's in your vicinity, and you should see the amount of content like nudity, porn and stuff coming up on those groups. So please, parents, if you have Telegram, if your kids have Telegram, please turn off your location settings. Otherwise, they will be able to access that. And there's nothing. You don't have to subscribe to the groups. You can literally just jump onto them. So please be aware of that. So, but these we have absolutely no control over the groups, especially when it comes to children as well. And then the one thing that we must remember is that if you're an administrator of a group, if it's a WhatsApp group or a Facebook page or a Facebook group, as soon as you're the administrator, you are responsible for all the content on that group.
Yes.
We have a lovely case called the Dutch Reformed Church case, where they actually speak about a green felt notice board, and it's like you're putting up a green felt notice board and you're inviting the community to come and stick up their scrappy pieces of paper, and you have the power to go and remove the ones you don't like, the negative ones. And it's exactly the same for administrators on groups. So please keep that in mind if you're on groups and people start sharing racist stuff and are being defamatory of each other, because you can literally be responsible for everything.
But Carla, what can happen to me as an admin of a group if somebody is saying something and there's maybe later on there's a court case? What can happen to me as an administrator?
So depending on what the person shared, I mean, if it's racist remarks and you didn't do anything to remove the content, you can actually have a criminal a case against you for criminal so it's not something light that you can get off from, especially if it's defamatory, sexist, sexist or racist stuff that's being shared. And one must also remember that for the administrators, but also if you reshare content, if somebody sends something on a WhatsApp group and you take that content and you reshare it, you fall into the chain of publication, which means that you step into the shoes of the publisher. Essentially, that means that you are just as responsible for that content as the person who shared it in the first place was. If the other person takes a photo and it's a racist photo or something and he puts it on the group and you reshare that photo, or you don't comment on that photo or say that it's not in my name, I'm not interested in this is what you're doing now is wrong, and you don't leave that group, you're not disassociating yourself from the content, you can get into big trouble because you step into the shoes of the publisher. You're just as responsible as the person who shared it or took the photo or the video in the first place.
My word, Carla, every single time we chat, I'm thinking of leaving social media. It's actually very scary.
I know, but we always say, social media is an amazing thing. The internet is an amazing thing. I mean, it's amazing that you can sit on WhatsApp and contact somebody in England and less than 2 seconds they read it and you can get a response, where you always had to send, a letter. So it's amazing. But if you use it right and responsibly, then it's great. It's just that you need to get your wings around the whole responsible, the risks, the legal implications, the repercussions, and after that you'll be fine.
Yes, well, it still makes you nervous. You never know what somebody's going to say. Thank goodness I'm not an admin. Somebody once asked me if I wanted to be an admin of a local group, and I said no, it's too many responsibilities, and I didn't even know at that stage that you are responsible for what people post.
It's a lot of it's a lot of responsibilities. And what's great about the WhatsApp groups now is that you can change the setting so that only the admin can post stuff as well. So if it's a group for information to come through, then it's lovely to just have that setting on, because obviously people can just read whatever's on the group but not reply. Yeah. And you get those people that reply to every single message you send, and it's just annoying at the end of the day.
Yeah, but you know what? I'm actually on one of those groups, and the admin had to turn it off at some stage. Only the admin can post now because the people were sending all these random things like their shopping lists, or one day there was even a naughty photo on there, and then like oops.
Yeah. And I mean, let's not forget the risk that you're taking of sending a photo to a group that wasn't meant for that group, and we all know who we're talking about.
Oh yes.
So just it happens more than you think. You won't believe it.
Yes, is that the huisgenoot story we're talking about?
Yeah.
Okay. I know exactly. I don't know the name now, but I know who you're talking about.
Yes.
So, and when it comes to fake news, Carla, how does that work?
Okay, so let's get straight into it. I want to talk about COVID-19 fake news more, but fake news in general, as soon as something evokes a strong emotion out of you, like it makes you super happy or super angry, then normally you have to start asking the question, is this information true? Is this article that I'm reading true? So it's always there to propagate an emotion out of you. And I mean, there's statistics that say that on Twitter, fake news gets shared or gets 8 times more attention than real news. I mean, isn't that scary?
Very.
That we're living in a world where, everybody's their own journalist, and everybody just thinks they can write what they want and other people must believe it. I mean, how many of these people have we seen with the COVID-19 stuff? That guy, we call him the earbud guy, Stephen Donald Birch is his name, the one that said that he made a video and he said, don't get tested for COVID-19 because all the tests are contaminated. And in the video he said, I might be wrong, but just don't get tested. So one of the things, according to the Disaster Management Act, that was now instated with COVID, I'm going to read it to you. It says that any person who publishes any statement through any medium, including social media, with the intention to deceive any other person about COVID-19 infection status of any person, and any measure can be taken, or any measure taken by the government to address COVID-19 commits an offence. So as long as, if you share, as soon as you share something, information regarding COVID-19, and you are not sure if this is true, you need to go and double check the sources. Go onto the website. If there's no website, if it's a voice note and somebody's talking over that voice note, telling you all the stuff about COVID-19 and how not to get the vaccine and whatever the case may be, if that person is not identifying himself in the first place, you must already start wondering or seeing red flags. If you see articles, go to the websites. I can tell you now, if it's breaking news, then there's a ton of websites, news websites that will actually have the information.
Yeah.
If you can't find it anywhere, then obviously you need to think for yourself that it is fake news.
Yeah.
But you have to have the intention to deceive when it comes to COVID-19. But like Stephen Birch, he in his video he said, "I might be wrong. There wasn't a clear intention to deceive, but as soon as he said, I might be wrong, but don't get the test in anyways, there was this there was disinformation that he was just giving out to the whole world, and I mean that video went viral.
Yeah.
There were people that were so sick at home and they saw that video that they believed him, and they didn't go to hospital or to the doctors to get tested because they believed that all the tests were contaminated.
Sure. But Carla, where are these voice notes coming from that's circulating on WhatsApp? And these people, you never really know their names, but they sound just like your average South African. And they're saying, "Oh, okay, so I heard from this guy. He's up there with my brother-in-law."
Exactly.
And who are these people? Are they voice actors?
I know, it's basically, I think it's people that sit at home that have absolutely nothing to do and they just want to cause a stir somewhere.
No, man, that's...
Because they never identify themselves over the voice notes. There's so many videos doing the rounds. But I would just say, if you need to start interrogating content before you send it on, because you can get into trouble if you send it on. Remember the chain of publication. You're just as guilty as the person who started it in the first place if you send it on.
Sure.
And you don't want to spread more disinformation and cause paranoia all over South Africa. So we need to start properly, we need to reprogram ourselves actually to go to proper sources, to the actual website, investigate stuff before you send it on. Use a fact-checking mechanism. Google it. I mean, there's another website called What's Crap, and I mean, all the fake news, all the new fake news comes up there, and it's actually a great thing to have because at least then if you receive any links or any videos, What's Crap will probably have it to tell you, okay, please don't, listen to this because it's fake news in any way. And then the other one for fact-checking website is Africa Check, which is also great if you ever need to check any facts. So it's always nice to know. But yeah, so please be careful. There's so many dodgy people out there, and I mean, there's actually people who believe all this nonsense. So double check everything, interrogate everything, question everything, presume that everything you read is not true until proven otherwise.
Absolutely. And also, when there's a breaking news story, chances are that it will be all over the news. ENCA will be on it. News 24 will be on it. If you don't see it on there within the next 10 minutes or so, come on, seriously.
Exactly.
Yes,
I mean,
geez, man, come on.
You will know that it's fake news.
Yeah.
So, I mean, you just go to your mainstream media and they'll have all the right stuff. And I mean, like the presidential addresses as well. I mean, how many have we received on Facebook and wherever that the president will be addressing the nation tonight? And then everybody sits in front of their TV at 8 o'clock and nothing happens.
Yes.
So, I mean, go to the official government website and see if they posted something. They have to let the country know if the president's going to address the nation. So have a look at it and go to their website, go to their Twitter page, go to their Facebook page and see it on there. And then you'll know.
Yeah, Carla, it is just frightening how misinformed people are, just in general.
Yes.
It is frightening, really. It is frightening. Listen, Carla, but thank you so much. I appreciate this. This was lovely. As always, very, very interesting. Where can we find the digital law company online?
So we have a Facebook page called The Digital Law Co. By Emma Sadler, and we also have an Instagram page with the same name. And then Emma's Twitter handle is @EmmaSadler. And then we have some lovely blogs about WhatsApp groups and WhatsApp tips that you guys can go and read on our website, www.thedigital.lawco.com.
Excellent. Carla, thank you so much. As always, very interesting. Looking forward to next Monday at 2 o'clock. You must have a good Monday afternoon.
Great. I will. Thank you. You too. Have a lovely afternoon.
Thanks.
You.
Bye.
Bye.
Get the eRadio SA app right now for free on the Google Play Store. Entertainment radio on the go.